It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. This return starts at the 5. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're going to be let out by the 11-year quarterback from Mississippi State. It's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak to the air here. To the sideline, this is caught by Ferguson. And they're not going to get anything out of this one. Goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here's Dak. Into the hands of Lamb over the middle. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
Not hyperbolic to say that he's a scorer, Kate, without compare in the league, with the power he brings, the tush-push that he does better than anybody else, and also been so productive in big moments of his career.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pitch. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And that play put to bed by DeMarvion Overshown. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And he's going to have them a first down. It was close for a moment when he caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
And an Eagles first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
47-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Some improvising leads to a huge gain. 32 yards.
That's good.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Hurts. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Elliott connects there. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. As the Cowboys offense heads back to the field, let's take a look at their offensive coordinator, Clayton Adams. He's in his 2nd year as OC with the Cowboys, 8th overall as a coach in the NFL. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Prescott set to pass. He's going to run for it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Dak off the play fake. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down to the 30. And it's Zach Bond. And that will bring up 2nd and 18. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
No motion Lamb right. On 2nd down, Prescott has him on the quick hitter, and he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
A tight end in motion now. They go with Williams on the counter. To the right. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
On the tackle. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Dak out of the pistol. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Prescott trying this himself. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Makes the score.
That one
Cowboys
splits
7,
the uprights.
Eagles 3.
And they jump ahead by 4. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's into the hands of Barkley. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that will sure help. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, third down. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. The offense up to the line, first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover it.
And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Donovan Ezeraku. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13. Now Hurts. On the move, headed right. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Lead now up to a field goal. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath to turn some of the momentum in the building.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing on second, Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's 3rd down. RPO, the quick throw grabbed by Lamb. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. The Eagles win the lead here at the Link. Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Now Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. 2nd down, here's Dak. This is Connie still going towards midfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. 1st down here for Dak. Starting off sharp, 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. A quick throw completed out to the left. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle.
Makes the score,
And they
Cowboys
jump ahead by
14,
4.
Eagles 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
And less than a yard.
Back to throw, Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner, making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
Defended by Deron Bland.
Here's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. He got just enough daylight to get it there. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Smith snags it over the middle. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the 1st.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
play coming here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Hit there, it was forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Clark in on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up
Hurts now from the gun.
at the 35-yard line.
Catch is made near the edge.
Hurts
And out of bounds he goes after picking up just one. He's going to try for something better now on third down.
a gain of
Well,
a
that
yard.
one came with a high degree of difficulty. You had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And it's going to be fourth down. Great bid for the line. Almost got there, Brock. But just needed that last step or two to pay off. They did not.
But it's
Inside of
fourth
field
down.
goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to have them the first down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the
Barkley off the pistol give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On second down, Hurts. Has it at the 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
The ball carrier.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Oh, and he's unable to keep a hold of it through that hit. As that second and goal pass hits the ground, incomplete. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Now Hurts. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here's Williams to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Another run for Williams. Across the 45. Reaches the 40. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
58 yards.
So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They stay on the ground with Williams. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, a run with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Zach Bond with the tackle. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
And it's third down.
Prescott to throw. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Jonathan Grenard. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. Running it after the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Down by Jahan Campbell. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. Capping a 7-play scoring drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He's stuck out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Man in motion here. Prescott now off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty.
Downfield. Awesome.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd. Dak. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. stacked to the air here. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 from the 43. Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
All right, we're back, Brock, and it is second down as we kick off our final quarter. Hurts setting up to throw. Taken in by Smith. And giving him the first down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Hurts looking to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley. The third time that he has brought in a score this week. Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Go to the right side. Is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Third and just 2 to go. Now Dak to throw. And no luck. That's incomplete. And that means it is fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, here's Barkley. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter.
On the coverage.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. His offense headed out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Williams now on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Second down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. A little excitement on that completion, but in the end, not able to challenge for the first down. It's 4th down.
It's a gain of 8.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
He's got this at the 27. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Sending him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts. Hits his running back. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, Frank. There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that first down.
Let's lock in. We need it.
And 6. Getting the tight end in motion. They go with Williams on the counter. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Here's Dak. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Prescott. Got a man. It's Flanoy. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
To Ryan Flanoy. Touchdown.
So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over first
The
and 10.
Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Needs something big. It's 3rd and long. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and moved them into field goal range.
34 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys.
3rd and 1.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here he is to throw. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up second.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin, you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
16 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Archer's going to get there, and he goes down. Trying to set this up quick.
Prescott sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Rick Woolen with the INT. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.